Good evening. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Dark. This is yours truly, the number one grinder. We got a special one. I'm going to tell you why it's a special one in a few. You're looking at it, the one and only sister Quee. She's one of the founders, one of the creators. No, I'm sorry, one of the creators of hashtag TWT. That is my sis. The other half, we're gonna ask for the other half. The other half had introduced me to her because we close together. And ever since he introduced me to her, me and Queen have been like this. And I'm gonna tell you, she's a down-to-earth sister. Every time I go on, she gets on. So I'll be missing her, but I'm gonna be attending more about that. And then it's gonna be a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna say a lot, it's gonna be a few stuff y'all don't know about quickly that I know. And I found when I listen to her, I found somewhat like me. I really do. Because sometimes when you tell the truth, people want to deliberately misunderstood you, but they know what you're talking about and they play on that. But what happened was, I'm not going to get into that right now. We're going to get into that on the chop up. And also, too, she going to ask me questions about me. So stay tuned for that. But before we do anything, let me read this out. Come enjoy real conversation with the number one grinder. Us as the righteous one individually, let's make a change within ourselves, genuine being there for each other. We got. As a people, we all we got. And we better make it happen. So what I'm going to do, I feel like New York tonight. So I'm going to play my intro, New York. And in 3 minutes and 41 seconds from now, we're going to get this thing going. So I'm going to hit you on my hometown, New York. We'll be back. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel on the Red Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best case speakers on YouTube, the best of the business. Expect my existence, no doubt. Before we go to ask Sister Quee to mute her mic, I'm gonna make some announcements. All right. Welcome to my family, Devo. Oh, yeah. Welcome to my family, the underrated dog, underrated one family. Welcome to LDBC family, and also hashtag my other family, the TWT family. Let me explain something to y'all, because a lot of people be chirping. And before I want Quee to hear this, and the other people of TWC. When you don't have to be part of the movement, you could be a team player. You can support what to do is right. I'm a team player. I believe in TWC. That is part of my family. I'm not part of that movement, but I respect the unit. That's my family. So I want people to understand this loud and clear. And I want people, TWC, TWT, and I want people to hear this from me. Underrated one got respect for y'all. I'm not part of, you don't see TWC on my thing, but I respect y'all, but that's my family. They're part of underrated one family. And I don't let anybody in my family. I don't do that. So understand that. I could be a team player, but I'm still family. Understand that. Very loud and clear. I am well respected of TWT family, just as I respect them. I just want to put it out there because people will, I don't know, no. So I just want to get it out there. So in case y'all thinking, oh, we're going to come at the underrated one. I respect you. Can't come after me. You got to watch TWT now. Mm-hmm. All right. And anybody come at TWT, I'm on that air too. So, but shout out to the TWT family. Thanks for coming. Appreciate that. And then we're going to ask Sister Quee, mute your mic, please, and introduce yourself to the ones who don't know you.
What's happening, y'all? What's going on with you? You know, I am Quee, hashtag TWT. I'm going to hold it down for my family. I've been around for a minute. Been around for a long minute. I've been standing out the way, low to the ground with it. But I do talk some shit, swallow some spit, make some shit shake when I need
to. Good. And we welcome our family. Welcome you and the TWT family here. Y'all more than welcome. You're home. You're home safe here. You're home safe here. Now we're going to get now again. Let me explain, people in the chat. This is not an interview. It's a chop up. She's going to ask questions about me. So I don't want people to, is it? No. She's chopping it up with me on the darkest round table, my table. Right. Respect it. So well, we going to get into you originally from Texas, right?
Born and raised.
Where? You know what town?
Huh?
What town?
Calvert, Texas.
Calvert, Texas.
Calvert Hearn, which is about 30 minutes from College Station, which is also about an hour and a half, give or take, from Houston.
Okay. So you country.
Very country.
You very country.
All
right. Mother, father still living? Siblings?
Yes. Siblings. Yes. My mom, she is here. I take care of her. I take care of my son. As far as I have a big brother and a younger sister, they live in North Carolina.
Okay.
My younger brothers, which one is here, and the other, he is in the Air Force. He is actually stationed in Japan, in Okinawa right now. Getting ready to come back home to the States finally.
Yeah.
He'd be able to spend a little more time with my mom.
Good. Well, of the underrated one family, you tell them come home.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Come home. Tell him to come home. Now, after all that, I be hearing you right on your channel. Well respect, and I'm gonna talk about her other half in a few minutes. So I'm gonna work that in because that's how TWT. So shout out to my brother Gabe, G5, and But I want to ask you this question quickly, and like people like me and you, I'm gonna say people like me and you, will we be trying to share our experience and our trials and tribulations, and they trying to flip it around, trying to make it seem that we crazy.
Happens every day.
Right. Now, I probably know the answer, but how do you still be there? Even despite people playing it that you don't know what you're talking about. How you still had that energy to hit them with the truth.
I am who I am.
Mm.
I don't know how to be anybody else but who I am. I'm like this on YouTube. I'm like this in real life. And that's people have, depending on who you are, you have limited access.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I carry myself a little differently than a lot of people because I operate differently. I was not raised around tons of aunties. I was raised around my grandmama, my granddaddy, my dad, and all my uncles.
Yeah.
So I was raised, I wasn't around all these aunties, and I have a couple of aunties. I love them to life, but I wasn't raised around a lot of them. I'm more bonded with my uncles because my family, they're drinkers. So I'm one of the few. I'm the oldest niece. I'm the first
So
born.
are you the oldest out of your brothers and sisters?
As far as what my mom, yeah.
Okay. Okay. We gonna leave like I'm not gonna ask about. We're gonna leave like that. Like that. And I ain't gonna talk about that. Like that. We gonna leave it like that. Now, I know that I was talking to brother guy about. I said about a while back, and he the one like, hey, you know Quick? Yeah, I know Quick. I don't. Yeah, you know she's my girl. Yeah. I mean, I know everything. You need to go check her out. You know, I told her about you and everything. At that time for me, I didn't want to like. I want no, but your man, he got this. Come on, big bro, come on. So shout out to G5. So I know. Let me say this, brother G5. I want to thank you. I'm gonna give you a special. Let me get this out the way. I want to thank this brother right here. We know each other for a long time. He has been a big supporter. He be saying, y'all don't even worry about that. He had been big supporter of me. We be having these talks. And he was the one introduced me to Sister Kwee. He was the one like, I let him know, listen, don't even worry about that. You're not around. I'll watch out, Sister Kwee. Make sure she's all right. But shout out to him. And you talking about black love, you talking about committed. That's an example right there that we can follow because it does work. And so, yeah, handsome. Say all that. I'm gonna put some spirit water in here. I'm letting you know right now. I'm not gonna let you know. So I'm you know what that means.
Yeah, that's what I call him. Depending on the day, I don't even call him his name. I call
That's
him
beautiful. Yeah. And that's beautiful. Shout out to brother G5. And we gonna do a chopper when you owe me one, bro. I'm laying right now. Quick. You better get him a chopper. He's not his message. But shout out. And but we're gonna get down to it. Boxing. How you become now it's a boxing.
I've been watching boxing for a very long time. I used to go to parties wherever I lived, it didn't really matter. I was the one. I had fight parties. I had tattoo parties. I just had parties just because, like, my spot was kind of like the party spot. When I moved back, I left a little bit for a couple of years and moved back home, and it was like, we finna do this, and I partied until I couldn't party anymore. And that's kind of what I did. I'd always, order food or get pizza or cook something. Even though I don't know how to cook. That's just I tell people that all the time. I don't. Nope.
You don't know how to, you don't know how to cook.
Sure don't.
I'm asking Brother Gab. Brother Gab, Brother Gab. I know you got a little puff up in the face lately, bro. I know CBG. She trying to pull my arm here. I know y'all people Texas.
Look, like I said, I do that because there's a lot of people that want you to cook and they don't want to give you no money. They don't want to provide no groceries. They don't want to provide anything. They want you to use your bread for them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope, I don't know how to cook. I can't cook nothing. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So
I'm gonna talk to mom. I'm gonna talk to your other half because I feel like you pulling my shoulder. It's out of socket here. You need to know. I'm feeling. That's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, how do you develop the channel of Ladies Boxing that you have? Tell the people who need to be on the channel.
Yeah, we started. It was back in I think it was 2020. Towards we came together in 2020 to put everything together, and it was just sporadic, random. I didn't, I used to see the ladies around, and it was like we'd all address each other and speak to each other, but we just never had actually had a conversation. So one took it and was like, hey, you want to do this? And I was like, okay, that's fine. It was, we all chopped it up and we kind of all, got along, which is, the most important thing. Because, when it comes to certain things, women, I don't know why it's a stigma out there, and I can't even lie. Sometimes that shit is true. A lot of women can't work together. They can't. I don't know what it is. They just can't.
Really? I mean, I heard.
Oh no.
But in this space, is very subtly they say it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I look. I can admit I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing. I don't know how to do all that. And what happens is, when you have females, you have when it's multiple instead of just little two. You have multiple. You have multiple different personalities, and sometimes personalities can mesh very well together for the time being. And then eventually, when you sit back and start looking at some things, personalities reveal themselves. And when you realize, it's like, oh no, baby, I don't do what you do. And the story, birds of a feather flock together. It doesn't matter whether it's true or not. It doesn't even matter. It's the perception. And the perception, when it comes to that, I don't want to be a part of it. And when the personalities start rearing their ugly heads, something had to change. So we were 4, we dropped down to 3, we dropped down to 2. Now it is just dropped down to everybody's doing their own thing at this point. And that's kind of how it operates. There's no animosity. It just is what it is. Everybody wants to work on their own channels. Everybody wants to do their own thing and grow their own channels their own way. So that's kind of where we at with it.
Now, another question. When y'all were doing it together, it was not just boxing, but I know you mixed about life and
we talked about sex.
And yeah. And the man be like, hey, one time, I was like, hey, I was like this, but it was fun because sometimes you cannot just talk about, in boxing, it's like, oh, the same thing. It's not as authentic as it was. So How do y'all came up entwined with that with boxing? Because I believe what I'm saying for me,
Yeah.
that was a
It
genius move. And then at the same time, and let me say this though too, y'all are easy on man's eyes. Now, let me explain that. Now, people that say I'm talking old, I'm old, so let me explain this. People, she know what I'm talking about.
mhm.
If the woman's not easy on man's eyes, oh no. But they easy on, but y'all are easy on man's eyes and everything. But at the same time, y'all are very intelligent in your own way.
Yeah.
That I think that for me, that was missing.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, it was a discussion, and Ash came up with the name, the liquor spot that
Mm-hmm.
belonged. That was the creation. That's all her. Can't nobody take that from her. That's
Mm-hmm.
Ash. And when we really kind of tried to put a time frame on it, as far as talk an hour of boxing and then talk an hour,
Right.
the adult talk. It kind of didn't work out like that because we'd always go over on the boxing and we always go over on the adult talk. And we we were too hot for YouTube. We had to clean up our act. Um, we almost got kicked off. Well,
Really?
yes, we had to clean it up. We were just too hot for TV. So we had to clean it up. Like, dang, you know.
Well, and but let me say this before we continue. But you two be letting these funny stone lawn boys, lawn flower boys on it. I don't get it.
Well,
And I'm
apparently
gonna talk about that too. Yeah.
you couldn't eat a penis covered lollipop. It's in the shape
Hey,
of a penis. They don't want you to do
hey,
that.
hey, sweeter than his teeth. They ain't lying to y'all.
You can't eat or fruit seductively. So we had to clean up our act, and
Mm,
we had to be humble and be some wholesome
right.
individuals. Okay, well, we did the best we could. We really did the best we could,
Now,
and
okay, cool.
it worked.
Agree. Okay, I got it. Again, you can ask me questions,
Yeah,
wherever it is.
yeah. So what made you decide to come up with the name The Underrated Darkness?
Make a long story short,
Mhm.
when I came here, I came as a roaster, right? And my reputation was getting screwed up. I was JT Blackness. I was the Darkness Awakened. Then I became Underrated Darkness. When I left, because I took 2 exiles. The second exile that was like maybe almost 7 8 months. Then that's when the Underrated Darkness was born because I was the guy. I'm still within my darkness. That's me. And it was another blackness. It's time to reborn to be growth. So the underrated darkness was always there. It just to bring it out. It took me a while. That's
Okay,
the short version.
understood. I got
So like now I'm gonna be respectful.
you. Go for it.
Now, how you and my brother. You see, look, how you and my brother be.
How we got together?
No, I'm not you saying it. I'm just doing it.
Yeah. It was honestly Junior. In my opinion, it was Junior the Truth talking. And the funny thing about it, it's funny to me. It's not funny to Gabe because they used to mess. I think I messed with him for about maybe a year or a year and a half.
Mm, yeah.
Um, Junior, he has his moments, and Junior does what he does. And when he feels that a female should not be single anymore, he kind of throws it out there and put pictures of her up there and all kind of thing. But unbeknownst to me, that Gabe had already kind of noticed me, but I didn't know that. So I'm an individual that when it comes to compliments, I just say thank you and move on. I don't care
Right.
what it is. So
Okay. All right. Got you.
yeah,
Got
and
you.
Joey kind of did his thing, and I used to ask Gabe, like I said, for about a year and a half. It's like, who sent you? You was sent here to destroy my life. And I
Yeah.
think the final straw came when he was like, God, stop asking me that. You know, and I was like, okay, then all right, cool. Then I'm done. I have
Yeah.
nothing else to say.
Got you. Got you. Now we're going to speed it up here. Let me get this announcement. Wait, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. We got the lovely sister, Kui from TWT family. Welcome everybody for TWT family and everybody else underrated one family. And I know there are some mix of the LDBC family. So welcome underrated one family. Welcome y'all fam. Welcome y'all. So now the speed of right there, got together and everything. This is one of the questions. How you and your handsome one start the movement of TWT. Hashtag, I'm sorry. Hashtag TWT.
Well, I had been saying, like, putting it in the chats, like, literally all of 2021, because I had a vision of doing things differently.
Right.
You know, everybody could do to each his or her own.
Right.
But when it came to this, I had a vision of something that I wanted, of something how it needed to be spectacular because I had dreams about it. And it's like I got this team and we are taking over everything. We can't lose. We're not gonna lose because we winning. Everything that we do, everything that we say, the way that we walk, how we talk, we winning in every category. Like I had that. So I used to put hashtag the winning team in people's chats. Literally, when I'm talking about, getting putting people on people's panels, like I'm making connections and had no idea that this is kind of what I want, what the vision of TWT was. Show the greatness within people because I can see the potential in individuals, even if they can't see it in themselves. I see it in people, and I'm gonna push you. And yeah, you gonna get some no's, but just because you get a no today at like 8 o'clock in the morning, don't mean you're gonna get a no at 5 o'clock that evening. It could just be a no right now. So like let's do this. And then when I brought it to Gabe, and Gabe ended up bringing tea around, Southern tea, and
Mm-hmm.
we chopped it up, and it was like, okay, all right, we can talk about it enough. Let's go do it. And that's kind of where everything kind of took off. And I found the legal team, and you know they spoke with us like we countless, endless phone calls and conversations. Oh my god! And it was like, boom, we did it. And it was like we got the team. We checked out. We've been checking out people since 2021, and people had no idea we were even checking them, looking at them, watching them. People had no idea we were basically on scouting reports. And because we don't want people to do the same thing that everybody else is doing. That's not what we wanted. We wanted the individuals that were the diamonds in the rough. We wanted the individuals that were holding their own, that can literally sit here and do what they do the way they can do it, and can't nobody do it better than them. That's what we want. And I call them family because that's what they are. And that's how we operate. It's a family. And people know when shit come to shit, if somebody attacking them or for whatever, as long as you didn't start it, as long as you didn't start anything personally, other than if they attacking us as a family, yeah, we coming and we growing We started off with just a few, and now we are at over 40. And it happened. We haven't even been TWT for a year. Trademark, branded. So can't nobody take it. Can't nobody use it. Can't nobody say, "Oh, I did this." No, you can't. That belongs home. That belongs to us. And we here. We ain't going nowhere. We can try all they want, but
Got you.
we're gonna stay, and we gonna continue growing, and we gonna do what we gonna do.
Got got stuck on me. I had to reboot and all that. So sorry for the inconvenience, yo. And but now another question. What do you see? What you and your other half and the rest of your TWC family? What do you see the level going?
The sky's the limit for us because
Mhm.
we've been getting started. We ain't even like that. We haven't even been around a whole year yet, so
Right.
we've had issues, as expected. You got individuals that don't like you, don't like things, don't like what you're doing, and they want to try to cause division. And when you talk to, we talk to them to let them know what we're doing, to let them know we ain't stepping on anybody's toes, and that was unbeknownst to everybody. And we did that behind the scenes because that's how it's supposed to be done. And he gave us a blessing, and it was, and he schooled us on things to watch for, you know,
Mhm.
and things like that. And he gave us some game, and it was like, oh, okay.
Who the one gave you some game?
78.
78? Yeah.
Yeah. We were speaking with him constantly, asking questions, hey,
Yeah.
what about this? And he did not hesitate to answer anything. He answered everything,
Yeah.
you know, and told us a lot of things that would help us develop TWC the way
Right.
that we wanted to go.
Got you. Now another question I want to ask you. Um, I know we came from the LDBC family and stuff. I know we did and everything. I want to know: are y'all still in association with the LDBC family, or do you break up, or is mutual respect?
Oh, well, none of us actually, that we at the time that TWT was created, none of us was LDBC.
Right. Okay.
We were all independent.
Oh,
Everybody,
independent. Okay, got you.
and we were all on our own. And like I said, we and I mean, I don't know how many people are into sports or anything, as far as basketball, football, and how that goes. We did scouting report. We were checking people out, and that's what we
Mhm.
did because we don't have where you could just sign up and just be a part of it. No, baby, we got an application you got to fill out. We got to vet you
Right.
because we don't want no mess, no foolishness, no ignorance, stupidity. We don't want none of that.
Got you.
And
Got
it
you.
when you have a group of people, that happens from time to time. So we try to minimize as much as possible. However, we can't minimize everything, and some things just got to be addressed. Um,
Right.
so that's kind of what it is. But I think the most important thing that people don't know is when things start to happen, and if when things blow up, yes, there is a discussion before anything is done. Ain't nobody just going all just guns blazing. I know
Hmm.
we're
Right.
gonna discuss. We finna talk like, all right. So it's like, you know, y'all want me to do it? Or y'all gonna do it? How we gonna do this? How do y'all want to
Right.
handle it? And that's kind of how we do it, and everything is taken into consideration, especially if it's a huge issue or concern, because no one wants to spend their weekends trying to go through conversations to put fires out, because we've done this. Me and Gabe, we have put plenty of fires out behind the scenes that people have no idea.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
it makes
and some I seen, and I'm gonna tell you, some that I seen that actually like. I remember it was one time I was on. It was me and your other half, and we was talking, and he said, "Big bro, there's a possibility you could just step down and be in the chat, and I bring it back because this has to be addressed." Okay, And with some people, oh, you know this? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. This is TWT. I'm not part of it. I'm a team player. I know my place. But understand, I'm well respected.
Absolutely.
So let them handle their business. And then what happened was, boy back, and everything was cool right there. He said, see what I'm saying? He said, what? And then what happened? Your other half, he said, man, what? I handle it. Ain't no problem. And so I think that us as a people, we gotta bring back. Oh yeah, I'm glad Coda Aptis. There you go. You took the words right out of my mouth. We gotta bring that back as a people. That's the only way the family is going to form. And we gotta have strong efforts. And when your yes means yes, your no means no. I'm part of that cloth. I'm part of that cloth, and that's what sometimes us as a people we don't like to be. Excuse me. Called an epis. We don't know the importance of it because we never been taught.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that some of us need to be rearrange our thinking to be taught the code of epis. So that means like this. Brother Gab not around. I have an obligation to make sure to look out for my sister Kwee. That's my obligation. Now, if I don't know your black ass, I don't know your black ass. I mean, that's will do it. Now I'm gonna get mad. But if I know, I gotta make sure you all right.
And I appreciate it.
That's core ethics that people don't fail to understand it. We gotta look out for each other. So I respect that for them, So and other members because y'all and I noticed that y'all are a tight knit family. I'm not gonna call y'all group. Y'all a tight knit family, and I respect that. You hold each other and you work together and stuff. And also you work with others that outside TWT like myself. So Just Do he come and check me out, brother guy, he check me out. And so TWT do respect the underrated one family. We work together. So I'm happy with that.
We don't tell anybody where they can or cannot go. We're
Right.
not gonna, but what we will say is don't go start no mess. Don't bring no mess home. Don't start none. Now, if they want to start with you, they can get it. But don't start no mess. Because we don't want to be involved in any ignorance and stupidity. Because in these YouTube streets, it's blissful. And
Gotcha.
you know what I'm saying? If you start some mess, you on your own because you created that. You gonna have to fix that. You're gonna land it bed. Now,
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna operate.
And you know what? And also, I noticed that too. Y'all be looking out for even people from family members that not even the TWT family. Explain that, please.
Why wouldn't we? That's what you're supposed to do. How do you think that you're able to elevate if you ain't elevating everybody else?
I know.
Yeah, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
When and that's what you do up until you get to a point. If they're not listening, you're gonna let them walk to that brick wall all they want. Ain't no sense to keep talking. But if they're willing to listen and understand, these are the things you got to watch out for. And it ain't if it's gonna happen to you, it's when it's gonna happen to you. You already know what to do. So when it presents itself, you know what to do. I'm all about preparation.
Right.
I put off the wall questions. I hit Gabe with all kinds of off the wall questions. All it because it trains your mind to think. And what are you gonna do? You don't know what you're gonna do because you never even thought about it. But when you get the random question, and then you're gonna train your mind to get to thinking, it's gonna get to moving a little fast. You're like, oh, okay.
Right.
Off stuff. Like I hit Gabe with a question. I laughed because he was like, what? And when I mean random, it's like I hit him up and I was like, what would you do if we sitting down eating and a giraffe ran up to us? And he was like, what? I'm like, I'm dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you gonna do? And lo and behold, I found a video and I sent it to him where somebody was sitting down eating and a giraffe walked up to him. Do you know the ignorance and stupidity that's about to come out of my mouth? You know what I'm about to do? He got to be a man of action. He don't have a choice. There ain't no time to sit here and let me figure out what's gonna happen. Action today, right now. Get it done. I'm leaving you here. I'm not a part. No. So,
Gotcha.
it works. It
It
trains
works, yeah.
and it actually works. He laughs at it. But I'm like, no, these ain't jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Now, do you have are your favorite team is the Cowboys?
Absolutely. I live right down the street, literally 10 to 15 minutes away from Jerry's World.
Okay. All right. Okay. Woosah. I'm a New Yorker. Listen, let me put out there. I'm a New Yorker. I support all New York teams, but I've been in VA for almost 10 and a half years. I'm just throwing it out there. So I'm a New Yorker. So we gonna leave Cowboy right there. That's all I'm gonna say. Leave like that. No, we're gonna be like that. Welcome. Thanks for coming. And again, one questions. Ask.
Why do you like the New York football teams? Why?
You know, Quee, don't have me go in that small room and pull out my New York hat. I wear it to get on the. I'm trying to be not. No,
I had one of my homeboys. I know him personally. He played for the Jets before.
I'm a New Yorker. You know, listen. I listen. I was born and raised in New York, Brackley, Brooklyn, and I ride or die in New York. That's all it is. I don't. That's all I know. I don't flip flop. Like the Mets was losing all these years. I was on the Mets, Yankees, hockey, Syracuse, all that. They say, "Yo, you don't change." I'm a New Yorker. That's all it is. I don't flip flop. Now, if you keep on running, now I talk to the guy now. You know, hey, you keep on running your mouth. I'm gonna show you a little something. You know, my late father's from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? My late mom's from Brooklyn, New York. She was in the girls' game when she, you know what I mean? So, yo, you get that work. You know? But other than that, I'm a New Yorker. And I don't, you know.
Look, like I said, I'm Texas born and raised.
So you understand what I'm saying?
I feel. That's why I was laughing because, like I said, I know I got a homeboy personally that, like I said, he played. He was drafted by the Jets and played for the Jets.
Yeah.
And I was like,
matter of fact, you know, me and the miss, we did some shopping where she live at. You know, we got some stuff. I got a jet hat, jet jacket. I got a Yankee jacket, Yankee hat. I wanted them Yankee hat. I got my initials. She said, "Bring it out." Yeah, I might bring it out. Let people know. Let me see. What I got? Three. I got the Yankees, the Jets, and the Met, and the Met. I got the Met hat and the Met jacket.
yeah. Well, you know, out here, the where Jerry's World is literally across the parking lot of where.
Wow. So you can walk it.
Yeah, they're all right there. Like I say, if you walk out my house and hit one light, you can actually see them from here because it's on top of a hill. And then once you go down it, you're like 10, maybe 15 at the most to get to both of those stadiums.
Okay. But there was a one question that I want to ask you. Born and raised in Texas, right?
Hmm?
And then I know there are some politicians that they want Texas to be a separate state. But the question I want to ask you, do Texas treat our people right?
Depends on where you go. I can't even lie. We do have
Okay.
sundown towns out here. It is still some places that I'm not going. I've been through and will not stop. And I only had to stop in one of them because I could not make it any further. It was
Right.
too late for me to stop before try to fill up gas. And I was like, okay, I think I gauge. I'm like, I can gauge it. I think I can make it. And I could not make it. So it was like 10 o'clock at night, pitch black. Luckily they were open and I didn't even have I did not go inside to pay. I paid at the pump. I
Mhm.
hurried up and pumped the gas that I needed. And as the time that the light turned green for me to take off, there was a truck full of them that pulled up at the gas station. A pickup truck full of them. And it was just me and my son traveling from Houston.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Because I always want to visit Texas. Matter of fact, your other half, he said, come down there and everything. I'll hook you up and everything. Even like you, but let me tell you something. Even QQ, she invited me. And me and the miss had talked about it. She's somewhere. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't stop bothering me. I hear her. She don't always go around there. Oh, stop bothering me. She always around. She's somewhere. Where the phone at? Always around. No, but she said because like remember the LDBC had some a few months ago.
Yeah, we actually went.
I supposed to go, but what happened was it was the last minute. It was around her birthday, so she wanted to go like next year, and we're gonna schedule. Matter of fact, she got family in Texas too. Come and find out. So we're gonna visit that. So we're gonna do that next year.
Leo,
Huh?
you got you a Leo. Your other half is a Leo.
No.
Oh, not Leo. Okay, I was about to say because it's during Leo season
No, she's.
when the meet and greet happens.
I believe she a Virgo.
Okay, then that's after. Okay, because yeah, we met up after after everything was said and done. We went and met up with a group of individuals in 78 and after everything was done, we went and pulled up because that's their event. It's not us, them, and we kind of stayed out the way and let them do their thing. And afterwards, we pulled up,
Okay.
drank, and kind of talked some shit, swallowed some spit, and made some shit shake. And
Yeah, matter of fact,
one of them.
matter of fact, my late father had a distant cousin
Hmm.
lives in Fort Worth, but that was like decades ago. I don't know if he's living now, but he had a distant cousin. His name was Ernest. Matter of fact, this is when I was very young, like in the early 70s. My father, like, you gonna drive to Texas. I said, that's a long doggone ride. Yo, I'm telling you. I said, why we can't take a plane? They ain't got no damn. I ain't had no money.
Yeah.
But that Texas, that Texas. I mean, I thought I never gonna leave no more. And then we had to drive back to Georgia.
Oh yeah, look, I've done that drive. I was at Fort Benning a couple
Yeah.
of years, and I did that drive. That from where I lived at on Fort Benning to my mom's front doorstep. It was a 13-hour drive. I could do that at the drop of a dime.
Yeah.
And it's
So,
like it's no big deal to me. I've driven the longest I've drove before was 22 hours from Houston to North Carolina, spend the night and turn around and come back. That was the longest, was a 22-hour drive one way. Been there, done that. I'm like, I can do that. That's no problem. I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna get somewhere because it's no big deal to me. It's only when it's like, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep. But I can stay up 24 hours. I've been there, done that, and very coherent with no problems because that's what I'm going to do because it needs to be done. So I'm going to do it. And yeah,
good.
everything is big in Texas. Absolutely.
Yeah, big everything in Texas. Cause I was seeing some of the stuff the LDBC was having, and I see some of you there, man. I ain't lying. I'm not really a rib eater because I was raised up with ribs, so I got tired of ribs when I go. But I ain't lying, y'all. That them ribs that taste good, man. I'm like, yeah, I got me a little towel here, man. I mean, like wipe the tongue. Cause for the guy, he said, "Yeah, man, I can." I said, "Yeah, look, I like stuff off the bone. I like That's the meat.
Barbecue at the drop of a dime out here. We don't even need a reason. We're gonna barbecue just because whatever day of the week it is, and that's what we're gonna do.
But I heard your burgers is banging too. I heard the burgers is banging.
I haven't had no bad food at any restaurant yet that I had to go ask for food in. I've never
But
had.
I want to taste a grilled Texas steak burger. I
Oh,
want to,
bison. You want to grill bison? Or you
I
want to
don't know
grill?
what it is. I want to grill Texas burger.
Or you want to grill rattlesnake?
No, I don't rattlesnake. Burger, no rattlesnake.
Those are burgers as well. We got a spot. It's called the Twisted Roof, and they have all kinds of exotic burgers.
No. I stick to beef and all that. Now I don't like no snake and all like that. I don't like no crooked highways and all that. No. See, you don't make me no.
They have
I
really
know.
good burgers as well. Yes, I'm a fan of the bison, and I've had that. I have not. I can't even lie. I have not had the rattlesnake, but I know people that have had the rattlesnake. People that have had the emu. It's been all kind of stuff, and
People enjoy that.
Amazing. And I was like, "Ooh, good for you." I'm not gonna do it, but you can give me some fried gator tail, and I'm gonna tear that up.
See, there you go. See, I gotta look for. I gotta give me a shot. This to come out rattle gator tail.
Absolutely, yeah, gator tail. Yep, I actually have a picture of it on my Instagram.
And you gotta send me that. You gotta send me that gator tail. I didn't know that. You know the last I heard gator tail. Hey.
Ooh, you do not know what you're missing. Like
yes, I do.
Like it's healthy, and you have to think of what does the gator actually eat. They eat the animals that eat the grass. Healthy. So yes, I'm going to eat that.
Oh, I'm gonna give me a shot glass and shit. You talking about Viking, rattlesnake, and all that, man. Quick, you're killing me, quick.
Individuals like I say, Tay, bless her heart. She will not, she's from New York as well. She will not budge on tasting a gator tail.
No, I ain't. I'm with her. No,
I will tell you this. I've been in close proximity to individuals that from New York, that's from New Jersey, from Pittsburgh. They moved out here. Somehow we crossed paths, and we didn't win and ate, and they were like, "This shit is amazing." And now that's what they want whenever we go to one spot out here. And I'm like, this is what I'm getting as soon as I get to it. We got Papados out here. It's the
really?
Food spot. And I'm like, that you want gator tails? You want the large or the small or medium? Large. And that's what me and Gabe, that's what we're going to eat as an appetizer. It's fried gator tail. It's so good. Man, I think me and Gabe will probably have to go get some tomorrow. Because I won't talking about it. We'll probably have to go get some. Yes, I do eat there. Yes,
all right.
I like their sausage.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make me have to go put on my Dallas Cowboys.
And you know what? They got my initials on it. Look at that. Holla at your bar.
Look, do I need to grab my Dragon Ball Z stuff?
I don't care. Because if you're gonna make me go back in the room, put on my Met jacket and my Met hat. Don't have it. I'm on a Yankee
jersey. I got the shoes to match. Like,
that's all right though. But let me make this now. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Y'all to the number one grinder. We got my sister Kwee from TWT. Welcome Alonzo Hall. And she gonna ask me questions. The question is y'all missing. She has some good questions. Y'all missed that. So y'all catch me. But she gonna still ask me questions. I said give and take another 5 or 10 minutes. It is up to you, Sister Kwee. Do you want to ask some questions within 5 or 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean, I will. Like, here's my thing. Because like I say, I've been around individuals from New York, and it's funny to me because I can hear the thick accent. And then they end up laughing at me because they can hear my accent. And they like immediately know, damn, where you country? Yeah, what you thought I was. And when I talk about the foods that I eat, which they give me the same look that you give, and I'm like,
Well,
I
you
need,
know how I feel.
I need y'all to expand your palate a little bit. But what the but I'll say this: not everybody finna eat all this country bumpkin shit because we don't do that. I'm not
Right.
finna eat no possum, no squirrels, no turtles, no nut, no.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I don't do all that. But as far as what would be when now, nope, don't eat rabbit either. That's not gonna work. I will not eat thumper. Now, when you come to Texas, what is the besides a steak or a steak burger? What would be the one thing that you just want that's gonna make this salivating with you? Like I can't live if I can't try this.
I don't know. I have to really think about that a few minutes. I would say that I heard your baked beans is rices.
Who's baked beans? Mine.
That's what I
Other
heard.
they look they probably just be hungry, and that's the lie I'm gonna stick with. They just be hungry.
But you know what? To tell the truth, quick, I'm being honest with you. Besides the ribs, it's gotta be pork.
Yeah.
But I would love to have some ribs that slide the bone, and I would like to have your burger. I gotta have me a grilled steak burger. I'm talking about some peppers and onions. Y'all throw that Texas stuff on it, and I'm gonna tell you, I want to taste the doggone Franks in your hot sauces. I watch. I
Oh,
want to hear that.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got some Diablo sauce that is.
Oh, you said walks, floors, and stuff. No goat. I ain't gonna goat, but some lamb chops. Now I heard y'all could do some lamb chops.
They are amazing. I've had some at some of the steak places, like some of the
Yeah,
Jack houses and stuff like that. I've had man lamb chops. Oh my god, they are so good. It is awesome.
lamb chops.
Okay.
But see, a lot of people don't understand when you cook lamb chops, you got to monitor in that because if you don't, it can get tough and hard and stuff like that. But lamb chops, I love lamb chops.
Like out here in Texas, I will say, yes, I will
Got
agree
you,
that
Josh.
everything is bigger in Texas, and you're not about to get a small plate of food. You're not. You're gonna get a big
That's what
ass.
I'm talking about. When I come to test with the mist, if I see some white stuff coming out there, that means I'm hungry. All right. Now I love you, but feed me. All right. Then I eat and I be all right.
Oh yeah, like I ended up with the brother A1. He came out here, and
Jamaican food.
I took him to a spot. It's one of my favorite spots. It's the El Salvadorian spot that I go to. It's called Glorious, which I took him
Okay.
to, and he he, he killed the food. He ordered some to go. Take home with him because I was like,
Yeah.
and they have to me. I eat the grilled shrimp nachos. Yes,
All right.
and they have black bean. They don't use refried. They use black bean. So in my opinion, that's about the healthiest I'm gonna eat with some grilled shrimp and some black bean and some cheese and with some jalapenos. Because yes, I'm gonna eat a jalapeno. I can bite a jalapeno and I'm good.
You know the miss she loved. I got to have jalapeno. I cannot have that mother jalapeno. No.
You don't mean to tell me you don't get your barbecue and you can just bite a
You know jalapeno. No, I don't want no burger. Oh, shit.
you
Well,
can have
well,
I'm gonna tell you this. I can tell you one thing out here in Texas that greens, that's breakfast. We eat greens for breakfast out here.
oh, okay.
With greens and cornbread, you can do that. That's breakfast. You can use your fingers to eat that. You don't even need no fork.
Now, now you talking at my late father. He in Georgia. They used to eat like that too. But now I'm gonna tell you now before we continue, I heard. Now I want you to tell me. They said all Texas is big, right?
Yes.
I heard your cornbread is. I heard mommy. Somebody tell me they don't eat their doggone finger off that. That cornbread so sweet. I want to know.
It is.
Yup, that cornbread that good. It's sweet. That good.
Yes, you can slop it up. Yeah.
I'm talking about they be so good that I end up chewing my fingers. I might have to go in the hospital and sew back my fingers. That's what you saying, right?
Yes.
Hey.
Look, we got some. Look, I'm in Texas. It is. I actually looked at it, and the only reason I looked at it because I seen it on the news and I didn't trust it because my mom was watching the news, and I'm like, I don't even watch this mess. I read the news, and it actually literally said there's 30.5 million people in the state of Texas. That's a lot of people. I wish some of them. I wish about 20 million would leave because they can't drive. But yes, literally everything is bigger here.
See, brother Sheik, you talking about that pepper cheese. I'm not talking about no cheese cornbread, man. I'm talking about some sweet corn. I'm talking about the big one that you hold like a burger. And
the regular cornbread. That's regular.
That shit. So, Queen, do you want to ask questions?
What would be, because I've never been to New York, and my thing is too damn cold. I'm from the South, okay? I don't deal with y'all's kind of cold. We literally had 11 degrees here, and it made me angry.
Ain't no joke. I tell you, ain't no joke. I hate cold weather.
I don't do cold. I'm a tropical person. I was born in August, which is literally the hottest month in the state of Texas. We hundreds of better in August.
I'm gonna tell you, I had a story. I tell a story on my channel, but I'm gonna tell it again. I was very bad. I forgot what I did. I was very young, and instead of my father beat me, he had my mother dress because I hate cold weather. I never liked. He said dress him up, and you gonna play with them kids outside. And I never forget. It was like 10. It was like about 15 degrees. I said, Dad, no. I actually brought the belt, beat me. No. You gonna play outside. I was playing outside. So born and raised, you deal with it, but I was never a person, I never liked it cold. I hated cold because when you deal with the cold, right, you get the rain and sleet. And then picture you have to wait for the subway. Hopefully that the train be warm. It depends where you go. You gotta get back out and walk. Sometimes there are some train stations like underneath the building where you work at. That is cool, but that's very rare. So picture you gotta walk outside with it. Take off your jacket, get warm, whatever it is, and do your work. And then think about it. Then you gotta come back in it, right? Then you travel in the snow all over again. When you get in the house, you don't want to do nothing. You actually sitting on the table at least about good 20, 25 minutes. The least your body throw out before you take off the thing. Then after you take it off, right? And take it off, then you gotta take a shower. Then after you take a shower, you're gonna be tired. You gotta eat, right? You ain't gonna watch no TV. So again, that's what we say. I don't like cold. I can't deal with it. No.
We have central heating and central air here because we have ice. That snow shit, y'all can keep that. We got ice under the snow here. Whenever it snows, we got ice, and it's black ice. Do you know how many people I done watch when I open my door when we got ice and they bust their ass? Oh yeah, I'm laughing. I sure am. They know I'm laughing at them because they're the only fools outside. And when it gets that cold, that pisses me off because you can layer up in the cold, but who want to have all them layers when it gets summer? You gonna ask them clothes. Don't nobody want to be covered up all the time. Now, when we get hot and we hit them hundreds out here, the 100 plus, there ain't nobody outside unless they have to be. Like walking outside of their house, getting into their vehicle. Because in my area, in my neck of the woods, we don't have public transportation. In my area,
Wow.
you're gonna have to catch an Uber. You're gonna have to get a ride share, or you're gonna have to use your feet or a bike or something to get to where you need, because there is no public transportation in my area. So
Yeah.
you ain't got all that. Now the other surrounding cities like Fort Worth, Grand Prairie, Duncanville, DeSoto, Oak Cliff, all in Dallas and all that in between, they all have public transportation. But my area
Yeah.
does.
Okay.
So they ain't got all that. So you're not gonna see when it's that hot out here with me, I'm not going outside. I don't go outside unless I'm leaving, walking out of my house, getting into my vehicle. Hey, you ain't been, black person just sitting outside chilling in this damn heat. It's not gonna work. We don't do that. It's hot. That's why we in the house in the air.
Okay. I hear that. Like for me, I've been living in Virginia for almost 10.5 years. Virginia weather is funny because it could be. I give you an example. Right? Last week when the Missy came, because she live in another state, so she come see me. So I already told her leave one of your jackets here because it changed. Because sometimes it like 6 o'clock in the morning in Virginia. Sometimes it could be like give and take maybe 35, 40 degrees, right?
Mhm.
Few hours later, it could be 65 to 70,
That is here.
and then it dropped down. That's why a lot, that's what I'm telling y'all. That's why the pharmaceutical companies, Virginia, make a lot of money. A
It's like
lot of people have allergies that some of them have four or five different types of allergies.
mhm.
So
It's
picture like, so
we just
basically, if you have, it doesn't make no sense to change your wardrobe. Doesn't make no sense. Doesn't mean just leave it in there.
yeah, we the same way. We'll have jackets on, like, but me, I'm literally cold majority of the time, so I'll be sitting here and like this is my workstation because I work from home. So I'm sitting here with a jacket, with my jacket on. They have my hoodie on, zipped up, and I'm working all day like that. My mom
Yeah.
and my son, it's hot. It could be 65 or 63 degrees outside. To me, I'm freezing. My mom will have the front door because we have a door and we have a screen door. So my mom will have the front door and the back door. She'll have them open. And I'm
Yeah.
like, it's fucking cold. It's in the 60s. I feel like a piece of ice. So I shut my door and I'm sitting here working because I work from home. This is my job. But her and my son, because like I work, I pay bills, I take care of both of them. And again, that's what I'm supposed to do. So it's not that's a losing battle that I'm gonna fight with them. I'm just
Mm.
not gonna win with a hot natured ass. No, I'm not anemic. I actually get tested every year because I tell them something
Mm.
has got to be wrong. I have to be anemic. And they're like, nope, you're not anemic. But I'm not freezing now because I made sure I took a shower before the show so that y'all wouldn't see me with a jacket and a hoodie on my head, sitting here like this. Oh no, I'm good for right now. But in a little bit, because I can feel my temperature dropping, yeah, I'm gonna put my jacket on, I'm gonna zip it up, and I'm gonna have a hoodie on, sitting here until I get ready to go to bed and get up under them
Mm.
covers. Three of them that I'm up under and they asked this is like, ooh, it's hot. I'm like, I wish I would shut up or could just go outside. But there was them coyotes outside.
Kaya, what?
Yeah, I have a big ass field behind the houses that's across the
Nah,
street from
see,
me.
see, see. I was gonna see you. I don't like. Nah, I don't do coyotes, man.
But I mean, you end up seeing it. Only time I see them is when I used to be out and about because I used to be out swinging and banging and turning corners. And when I used to come home like 2 or 3 in the morning, I
Yeah.
would come home and drive down this long ass street before you get to my street. I would see a coyote run across the field. And I'm like, it's only because it's rabbits out there. Or
Mm.
possums, or you see, something crazy out there. And I'm like, as long as y'all stay over there, I am fine with y'all staying over there. Don't bring your ass over here. This is my area. Cars go up and down all the time, and I can't deal with all
Okay. Now, are you willing to take any questions now, or you want to wait?
that.
Okay. Anybody that wants to put a question in, you can right now, but I'm gonna let you know right now. If I feel the question is not appropriate, I'm not gonna ask that. Now, I'm not talking about the ones in the TWT family. TWT family. I'm talking about ones outside. If it's not appropriate, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not. So make sure, or you want to while the sister quick, if there's any question that you want to ask about me, because I know that I feel something that you want
How is the pizza out there? Because I heard New York.
in New York.
I heard it's a battle between New York and Chicago as far as the wars.
What? Yeah,
I only heard, and I'm like,
yeah,
I don't eat pizza like that, but y'all are making me
yeah.
try to eat a little
We
bit.
got. Let me tell you, we got more varieties in New York. It just said how everything gentrified and everything. You're not gonna hear, but it's a New York always have like different. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah, but they my pieces, yeah.
now
Look,
that's what I eat. I eat barbecue, and it's pulled pork barbecue, pulled
yeah,
barbecue pork pizza, and that's yeah.
yeah.
I
Look. Let me tell you something. I'm a simple one. You give me some burgers, make me some burgers and some fries. What?
that's too easy.
Good. And don't tell nobody. TWT, LGBT, underrated one family. You keep y'all gotta keep this among us, and don't let nobody. But if you give me a little spirit water, shh.
Say no more. Say no more. Me and Gabe, we actually ate, what's the name?
Oh yeah, I'm allergic to seafood.
Oh, okay, you got a seafood allergy.
Only I
Gotcha.
can eat. Only I can eat Whitey's fillet head cut off.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it might have been Tuesday. Gabe, I think it was Tuesday. Me and Gabe, we literally just went on a date, and he had a big ass bison burger. He just
Yeah.
had
You be saying this Weinberg, like,
like
what's up with Weinberg? Like, does it bite back and everything?
no, the bison is because bison is very healthy. It's healthier than regular ground beef. Because you got cows, but what the buffalo eat, they are grass eaters, so it's healthier for
Now
you.
I heard a buffalo burger.
It-
It's
yeah,
good.
that's a bison. It's the bison burger.
A bison?
Yeah, buffalo bison.
Yeah, bison burger. No, never. All right, now. I heard your bison burgers in Texas is official. Now I heard that.
Yes, with some bacon jam on it.
Bacon what?
Bacon jam. Yes, yes.
Give me a
It's a-
shot glass quick.
It is an amazing concoction. Bacon jam is. If you do not know what bacon jam is, you can actually Google it and they will show you how to make it. But it is so good when you put it on a burger. Oh
Okay,
man,
quick.
yeah,
Cause you make a deal. When me and the mix come down in, right?
yeah.
When you and the other half, right? Will you make us a burger?
You want me to cook it? I can take you to get one.
All right, take us and eat one. All right.
Take you to get one.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Now,
I gotta taste one. Yeah. I heard them bison burgers. They said
it's
it's
very healthy,
official.
not dry. It is very juicy. It is to me. If I had my choice, I would prefer a bison burger above a regular beef burger any
Okay.
day of the week. It's so good. Yeah, you can look. You can Google it, and you will
Okay.
actually look at it. And like I say,
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it.
any burger, even if you decide to make burgers tomorrow or next week, Google bacon jam and throw that
Matter
on.
of fact, text it to me. Text it me to my IG.
I got you, and you're gonna be like, "Damn, that's so good." I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I might have to talk to the miss like the, I know there's some family. I know somebody's birthday in Texas real soon. So let's go down there. But I gotta find out where her family at in Texas. I don't know. I don't know that part. But we supposed to be in Texas.
DFW. Yeah, I'm in Arlington / Mansfield / Fort Worth / Dallas. Yeah, it's the reason it's called the Metroplex is because, or the DFW, because it has a lot of cities in that make up or in between all the rest of the cities. So I'm literally like from my house, I'm literally across the street from Mansfield. I'm across the street from Grand Prairie. I'm like, yeah. So it kind of all depends, but that's why I say I'm 10 to 15 minutes away from Jerry's World. Yeah, because I am
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
everything. Just Six Flags is right down the street as well. It just kind of all depends on what you're trying to do or where you want to go.
All right, that's what's up. Who's your favorite fighter all time, and plus the present?
Floyd and Earl.
Floyd.
Absolutely. Because people have disdain for Floyd because of outside of the ring. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care.
Inside, all right. Inside the ring, okay. But Earl, yeah. Now let me ask you this question, all right? I don't want to bring this up. I don't, because let me explain people what it is that a matter of fact, just do know if it's a bad fight, I'm gonna name you. Like Furry, I call him Wild Animal Eater. That's what I call him. Terrence Crawford, I call him TC. Canelo, he got 4 different names. So whenever I come up, I call him Father of Cherry Chicken.
I call him Canelo
That's Canelo.
with an A on the end.
Canela. Dirty Canela. Yeah, I name. Matter of fact, you guys should have. I named him one time. He said you. I named if any fighter I don't like, I name him. I name him and I stick to it. Let me see. What's another fighter? Well, when it comes to me, when I get back talk about boxing, when I invite you, you gonna know. Yeah, Canela. Yo, Canela. The one where the pumps.
You know who Mascara is?
Yeah.
Lion Ryan Mascara. Mm-hmm. He belongs on the catwalk. That's what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Canelo. I really don't like him. I don't like when he said people were talking about the Mexican. I didn't mean to bring it up. Mexican, but he said he don't want to fight African American fighters and Mexican. No, you don't want to fight us. I don't wonder why. Because you don't want that work.
You don't, and I'm like, if you would have. My thing is this: if he would have fought Earl out here, Earl got a big Mexican fan base out here.
Yes.
And if you don't believe it, you can ask anybody that came to Texas and went to the Earl and Ugas fight. They will tell you. And I'm like, I ain't gotta lie. And I'm sitting here like I have video on my Instagram when I was at the fight. Mm-hmm. And people are like, oh, it's empty. Do you know how many people Jerry's World holds? Right. There, it was not empty. It was a section like right there that was empty because they couldn't sell it because of the angle of where it was. With the angle from those particular seats to the ring was a horrible view. I would not damn self. I couldn't have done it.
Now let me ask you this question, and we're gonna keep it going. Anybody want to ask questions to Sister Quee? Drop them in there. You know who we are. I don't want to bring it up, but I want to get your opinion on this. What do you think that Earl Spence and TC? I'm not gonna say his name. I don't like him. That's why I call him TC.
I call him CBD. Not so strong bud, because we ain't seen it yet. We don't know how strong it is. So
Okay.
until I can see how strong it is, he gonna be CBD.
Okay. Hey, find me.
I'm I don't even care. I'm past it. Whatever Earl is doing, I'm standing behind. That's hometown. I'm
Now
right
there,
here.
right, there is some talking that Bud thinking about moving up to 154.
I don't believe CBD. I don't believe anything that comes out of his mouth because he done lied so much. Even the people
Yeah.
that lies is starting to finally open their eyes and wake up to those to the ones excuse me, to the ones that want to be delusional.
Mhm.
They out here looking real special right now.
Yeah.
But I don't believe anything CBD says. I don't believe anything his team says because from what I've seen, based on the things that are coming out of their mouth, there are a whole bunch of lies. And if y'all want to try to decipher what lie is the truth today and what lie is a lie tomorrow, I don't have time for all that. I'm going to
Yeah.
support someone who has never lied, who has stuck to their guns and been solid, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. And that's Earl.
Yeah. But you know what I found out, Sister Quee, right? And I know people have like I haven't done boxing in a while. And one of the reasons why is this so I'm talking mainstream now. They bunch of devils. They protect these fighters like they are the drum beat for boxing. You
Mhm.
protect while eating. I don't even like to say his last name, but if you had to pay $2,500, eat a wild animal to drain out the dirtiness in your blood, you ain't no good to me. And Telefino. I forgot Telefino. I'll call him Telefucko. I don't like him either. I don't like
He
Telefucko.
take
I
over
don't like him.
what? The ground? He takes over what? The dirt? He's horrible.
Don't
He
like him.
is. I just
Yeah,
was like,
yeah, yeah. So, well,
it's him over there. Oh, you mean one of them over there? I don't deal with him because if I had
mhm,
a choice, I could snap my finger and let them fade to black
mhm.
because they're not worth my time. Just like CBD, he ain't worth my time. He ain't worth my effort to even discuss anything boxing related. And you are on this channel. This is one of the I don't even mention him. So the fact that I'm only mentioning him is because it's on your channel, but normally I don't even discuss that man's name. I,
Okay. Yeah, I'm just mentioning the one thing. He can leave. Yeah, I just want to. That's why I just want to get it out there, and we can get it off there.
the only reason I said it is because why you want to keep giving somebody free promotion when he tell you you broke his head?
That's true.
I'm
So
broke.
you know what? He ain't nobody. So we gonna go to that. Now I noticed on your channel you talk about politics. Right? You talk about politics, and also you are very. I know you and get you and your other half. You always talk about family. You always talk about that the black man and the black woman need to work together.
Mhm.
Why is that so important to you? And we should really think about that.
Because without the household would not succeed.
Ooh. Um, mm, mm.
I say it all the time, and it is a fact. The head of the household is not supposed to be my black ass. It's not supposed to be. I don't even want to be.
Well, we know. We know.
And the way that I see it is this. The only way that my ass got to be the head of anything is if something has happened with him to where he has to get down for it. Something has happened, so he needs to get his life together. And that's a temporary fix. Once he
Mhm.
gets his damn life together, I can slide my ass right out the way, put his ass right back where it needs to be,
Okay.
ass back up here. I don't want to be here.
Got you. Now, another question, and I'm with you on that. And brother Gab, he with you on that too. Why? there's a continued push trying to minimize and demonize the black man existence in the household
because they
of
know
your what you see.
we're gonna go back and forth with each other and battle all goddamn day while they sit there and watch us and laugh because they do it for entertainment. And what irritates me is people don't see that. I don't argue. I'm not gonna argue and debate you. I'm not gonna do none of that
Mm-hmm.
because what you're not gonna do is impose your will on me. That ain't gonna work. If you want to yell and scream by all means, you can do that shit by yourself. But look in the mirror and tell that person who wants to hear it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And if I can talk to you and I ain't got to yell at you, I ain't got to do all that, you should be able to do the same to me. If you can't do that, then you're not worth my time or energy. And what happens is when it comes to the men that I've seen, it's pissing contest. It's like the biggest bull and the bull that's coming from around the corner.
Mm.
And they want to, poke their chest out. It's like, oh my gosh, here we go again. And from the outside looking in, if I'm not
Right.
subbing, don't know anything about the channels, and I just happen to click on, what do you think the perception is? Now I don't know what's going on. I just so happened it just showed up in my feed on YouTube, and I just clicked on it, and I heard men going back and forth. It looks like a bunch of complaining ass, bitching ass men to me. I don't want no parts of it. Is what it looks like to me. Now, had
Yeah.
I started from the beginning to get the concept of why this is happening, then I would have stayed. But because from the outside looking in, it's about the perception, and everybody's going all willy nilly, looking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do not recommend this channel to me, and that's what happened. And it's unfortunately, I don't know why it is for us as a collective, but it's always a pissing contest every single time. We have to prove we're better than the next person. We have to prove we're smarter. We have to prove what we know. And I say all the time on my channel, it ain't up to me to prove you a damn thing. My job as a content creator, in my opinion, when it comes to my channel, is to put something on your mind and make you stop and think for a second. If I'm able to do that, my job has been accomplished. Because you're not going to argue it. It's my channel. You
Yeah.
can't do it because it's my channel. It's my channel. It's my rule. And what I'm going to
Yeah.
say goes. So you're here to listen. You're here to engage with me. And we're going to be respectful.
But you know what I found out, Sister Queen, and y'all know Brother Gab and anybody, any brothers of TWTO, even Sister could y'all could cook on this too. If you anybody else could cook on this too. But what I found out being around here for a minute now, they are some softy men that give up their masculinity for what, and I mean they give it up, and you know they want to be around toxic feminine, toxic masculinity that fail to understand, like brothers like me, Gab, and Josh, and everybody else, that we all fight, especially us as black men, trying to fight in this space, try fighting this is trying to fight in this world to be just accepted. And we got these simple hoes that are pushing. Oh yeah, the woman need to be this, or you need. And so it gets like, and so it gets to me like we don't need the unrighteous one. They don't need to be no part. Like what? See, let me explain to people what the underrated one is doing. My family, what the LDBC is doing, what the hashtag TWT do. We are saying this. The only way the family is going to fix it is to train the black man and the black woman is period.
Mhm.
That God had made us being a man, God had made being a woman. That is the only that it could be fixed. But we got these we got them long talking boys
Mhm.
that get on the mic that wants to kill a real black man that willing to stand up for the code of honor, that
Yeah.
willing to stand up for himself, that willing to stand up for his family, that willing to stand up for the black woman. and vice versa as a black woman too. So to me, there needs to go. I'm not arguing a woman. No, no, no. I'm not. If I learned this from my mom, if a man had to go back and forth, he's there.
I'm gonna say that I have actually had one of my boys. He because he knew I was doing YouTube and he just could not help himself. He's like, I want to debate you. You know, you go on YouTube, put me on the channel, we can debate. I was like, you'd have been around me for years. I don't debate with anybody. But here's a link. Listen to my show 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And when he listened to my show, and I hit him up the next day, he had a change of heart because he's coming. You know, he wanted to come in with the rah rah rah. I'm the man. I can do this. You better shut up. What you're not going to do is think you can come on my panel and think that that's going to be acceptable because you are a man. It will not be acceptable. If you got to earn that over here, because I control that, not you. And you know, and once I explained it to him how I operate and how my panel operates, he was like, oh, okay, you know, I understand. Well, yeah, then you know, me being up there is not gonna work. Of course it's not gonna work. You want to argue with somebody, you better call go on your phone and find a chick and argue with her.
Right.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I can't do it. I can't do it quickly. I can't do it. I can't. I don't even argue with men.
I'm not gonna do it. Your name, if your name ain't on my bank statement, how important can your opinion really be?
Right.
What are we arguing about? You know my bank statement? Are you on this mortgage? It's not gonna happen. What do you control that I have access to? Nothing. So there's no point in me arguing with you. I don't argue with people. I let the people that want to argue argue. I'm gonna sit back. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah. And you know what I tell Sister Quee? Don't pay me no never mind. Don't pay me no never mind. It doesn't make a difference. See. I explain people. I ain't talking about the ones in y'all in the chat. I'm talking about the ones outside. Listen, I'll be 57 this year. I got there's things that I'm looking forward to accomplish this year. Okay, I don't have no time for the unrighteous ones who do not want to do better. I don't have no time for that. I want to go up. Now let me explain that, but also understand that we do have flaws, and sometimes we get off. We just got to get back. We just got to get back and keep on pushing. But we have us as a people, and I want people to understand this. It has to be a time that you have to change for the better within yourself or somebody. And I'm gonna say, and I'm especially in marriage and also in the relationship. Sometimes when you improve yourself, sometimes the ones closer ones is holding you down. Sometimes those are the ones be sabotaging marriages, relationships, friendships, etc. I want people to understand that. Because you know why? Because they be keeping baggage on your back all these years. You keep on carrying them for all these years. And sometimes it has to be a time that you gotta take their suitcase off your back and have them carry themselves despite they are still grown. And you have to be happy. So I'm saying this: if that significant one makes you happy, you got to do whatever you can to keep that happy. Because if not, you're going to lose out of unrighteous baggage on your life. And you got to own that for yourself. I understand what I'm saying. Brother McClain, what's going on? Yo, Brother McClain punched me in my eye 2 weeks ago. And I'm very pissed off at you too. Like it still hurt every time I see you. It be hurting too, Brother McClain. Man, yo, you joking around. You say, "Oh snap! Other reason I punched you out." It's just a joke, yo. I ain't talking about the ones in the chat outside. I know y'all. I know y'all. See y'all the softy ones. So you know. let me behave myself. We walk around. But shout out to brother McLean and his wife. They celebrate the anniversary not too long ago. Shout out to both of y'all. And that's another example that black love do exist.
Mhm. It really
You
does.
and the other half does exist. Me and the miss, we exist. Leave me alone. God, stop. Don't talk about me. I hear her. You better mention me. Okay, I'm missing you. All right. Boom. Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy, all right?
I will be at Gabe's house tomorrow. I'm at home.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to Brother Gay. Yeah.
But
And let me tell you, and another one that who been supporting me is Clarence McLean. So shout out to brother Clarence McLean. Thanks for always having my back, bro. Oh, thanks for always checking up on me. And sometimes, your other half be saying, yo, you check up on underrated. I haven't seen him in a while. And so I appreciate that. Y'all don't know how it make me feel good that to be acknowledged of what you do, and even black, even women in the space and everything. Sister, Sister Quick check on me too a long time. She checks on me. She said, "What's up with you?" I mean, one time I was in, I think it was last year. Somebody got on my motherfucker. And she quickly said, "No, no, 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 don't let them get." But they and I would fuck them up, man. No, 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 bro. Queen, I know ain't worth it.
yeah,
It's okay.
because
See, example, huh?
people want you to pop off. They want you to act the damn fool, so they can then, what happens? Or screenshot it, or they can cut it out and be like, "Look, this is what they do." Like, I'm like, people don't seem to understand. This is what people do. They look for stuff in the chat so they can screenshot and show, like, see how they act. They look and want you to act the fool on a panel so they can cut it out and then show it, cut out whatever section and like, look, this is what they do. See, and based on that, whatever they're showing, like, well, shit, you can't refute it. They're acting like some damn fools over there. And
Yeah.
listen to the whole conversation, then you would see how it got her. But that's
And
not done.
yeah, and they hating right now. I know that. I know you're hating right now. Say, man, underrated got all the people BWT family. And how did he do that? And I ain't doing nothing. I'm just a genuine person. I keep on telling you before. My family is big.
Absolutely.
Y'all fail to understand that. The underrated one family is big. They gonna make sure I'm all right. I gotta make sure they all right. So this the way and that's what I'm saying. Like, I gotta say this, and it's not no cap. But ever since last month, the miss came in my life, I've been happier. I still that motherfucker. You keep on fucking. It's just that I'm gonna fuck you up in a nice way. I'm not gonna fuck you in a mean way. But I'm calmer. I'm very like I've been focused, but it's that when you happy, you know what I'm saying, Sister Quee.
Yeah.
You more focused. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes she said, "Baby, I know you've been on your own for a long time.
Hmm.
I get it. You ain't nobody, but I have something that can make it easy." Now, sometimes us as a man, when we live by ourselves, see, people fail to understand this I'm talking as a man. When you live by yourself, everything's on you. That rent need to be paid. You sick, it gotta be paid. Food need to be in that tank. No matter you sick, you gotta make it happen. The utilities gotta be all that. You hear what I'm saying? So yeah, exactly. You're right, Bud G5. So ever since she came to my life, she made things easy for me. And so I could still push my vision. She is part of my vision. Yes, she is. But she's right there. She said, "Whatever you need, just let me know. I'm not gonna step on it and everything." But I really appreciate that because people, I know it's good. You want things do yourself. I know it's cool when but sometimes that help could be so beautiful, especially if it's genuine. And then after that, she said, but this is the key, brothers. I want you to understand. When that women still know your potential, that's the key.
Yeah.
She gonna be right there.
And it's another one, another like few little tidbits that I share on my channel. Also, conversation rules the nation, but comprehension is key.
Mm.
The words listen and silent have the same letters for a reason.
Yeah, and you know, brother Clarence and brother Gary to tell you, Sister Queen and everybody else, that underrated. I'm not saying I'm a mean person, but before the miss, yeah, yeah, dog, dog, I twig you out, dog. On the real, I could do some, I could do some things to you. And then the women are, oh, you got a smart mouth. I could tell. Yeah, and tell your mother to be back in your yeah. But again, when a good woman identifies your potential, when she identifies your existence, even sometimes you see like trying to get there, when she knows and she can add happiness, she can add order, she can add conviction to you. And at the same time, she willing to protect you for what you have
Talk about it.
or what you have. And that's very important, brothers. You gotta have a woman that wants to protect your vision, to protect yourself. So that see that her know in her own way. Nah, I know he was by himself, he had to fend for himself. But I'm right here right now, and I'm not gonna let nothing happen to you. That's part of have a helpmate. That's we fail to understand that. You have each other back, just as the man had the women back. But I want women to understand this that there's a difference of a Jezebel, and there's a difference of a righteous woman.
Mm-hmm.
Qui is a righteous woman. Miss is a righteous woman. Because even though they going through certain things, they know what that black man had to deal with. So you know what they do when they see them, they want to get them, happy. And even Clarence McClain know what I'm talking about. That's when they like console you. Everything gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. I got you. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. You need somebody that because the way how this world is, they want to destroy the black man. They want to destroy the leader, and they will do whatever they can to twist the black woman ways around. And sometimes, sad thing about it, it was working. But I want people to understand you gotta. There is examples that we could look at it and we can get it too. So we gotta pay attention of example like Brother McLean and his wife, Qui and her other half, and me in the midst, and others. There are others in here that we gotta pay attention. We gotta do that. We have to do that.
Because in my opinion, and when I'm gonna say this, some people I kind of get the side eye from it, but you gotta understand you have to get to a woman because when it comes to your woman, she can move in ways that you can't. She can do things that you can't do. Not saying that she can work on a car. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about here in your mind. I'm talking about when it comes to the mind. I'm talking about the house. A man can buy the house, but a woman can turn that house into a home. Not saying men can't do it, but
Right.
that comes naturally for her. And I live by those particular rules. Without the head of the household will not succeed. Like I said, you think I want to be the head of a damn household? No, it's too much work. I don't want to do all this. When I tell you, I got to be a mechanic, I got to be a lawn man, I got to do this. Where is the fun in that? It ain't one. It ain't fun. Do I do it? Yes, because this is my house here. Here. And Gabe at his house. So yeah, that's how it operates. But when he comes through this door, you hungry? Are you ready to eat? You want to eat yet? Okay. You need something? And that's how it goes. And he gonna tell me no 3, 4, 5 times before I stop asking him. And then you
Mhm.
about 30 minutes to an hour, I'm asking all over again. You
Yeah,
ready
because
to
yeah,
say?
because yeah, it's true. Because when the miss she visited me last week, and I've been asked for lasagna. She made lasagna for me. I haven't. She took some back with her and everything. That's what she do, and you know, so she said so. Sometimes she cooks, you know.
Mhm.
She makes sure baby put some because I know sometimes you cook or something you don't feel like cooking. You do your thing. You will be hungry. And so she makes sure trying to freeze some up and has some of it. Cause I make sure she takes some home, when she leaves. But she always makes sure no. This is what she do. She put the bag on the table. She look at the fridge. Babe, I told y'all. No, here.
Mhm. Like that's what I do when I be trying to cook. I made lasagna rolls and I made 2 pans, one for my
Yeah.
mom and one I'm gonna take to Gabe house. And that's what I did.
Hmm.
I made an equal amount. Like, okay, well, it ain't nobody but me, my mom, and my son here. Okay, we don't need 10 of them. So I gave us 5, and I took 5 over there to him. And I'm like, here you go.
Hmm.
Eat all this. 3 of us. Christian ain't gonna eat all this. My mom's not gonna eat all this. I'm gonna eat a half of one because I made them huge. Like they were like the size of like this right here is how big my lasagna rolls were. And they supposed to be like a little smaller, but mine were like this big.
Hmm.
Them as good as I could.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I think tomorrow he wants a seafood bake. So, all right,
That too.
I'll throw that in the oven for him. And when I go to his house tomorrow, and that's what he's going to eat. And he's gonna slop all of this up like it's the best shit in town. Cause he gonna be hungry. He
Yeah.
loves shrimp.
I could say this that I remember on my birthday last year. I never forget it was June 4th. That was my birthday last year. I didn't really get enough of my birthday for years. I don't celebrate holidays. I don't celebrate anyway. I just don't. But that's another story. And she said, come and get ready. I mean, go out to get some to eat. I did. I didn't get nothing. I'm being honest. So she no, whatever you want to do on your birthday, I just want to eat. That's all I want to do. Spend time with you and work on it. That's what. No, you don't. Yes, I do. And she looked out for me on my birthday. She sure did. And I was like, wow. She
Yeah,
said, why you mean you just want to eat? No.
yeah, I gotta go.
This is your day. Wherever you want to do is that, but I never really had a woman,
Yeah,
and I done that. So it was like I was like Scooby Doo. I'm being honest.
yeah,
And I was married. I was the one like
yeah.
so to also it was a great appreciation
Mhm.
that when people say ain't no such thing, no good. There is good black woman out there. But sometimes us as brothers, sometimes we need to open up.
Man, I went through a list. Like I got his birthday's coming up in March, so I got at least until the middle, almost.
March?
Yeah, March 5th. I
Me and the
have
miss met. Me and the miss we met on towards the end of March.
yeah, and his birthday's coming, and I'm like, okay, I got at least until the last week in February to feel what I'm gonna do for him. But I do something for him every year. Every year, I'm not gonna not. Why would I not? That's his day, and I typically, go set up something that he don't know nothing about. And he'd be so damn surprised every time. And I'm like, really? Like you really didn't have a clue?
Yeah, right.
You didn't have a fucking clue. Every Ray Charles would have seen it. But just the look on his face, and it worked for me. So
Yeah.
but typically it's I'm a person who I celebrate birthdays. Like, why would I? That's your day. Like, you was brought into this world on this day. Why would I not want to celebrate it and be grateful for it? I'm gonna celebrate that. I'm gonna celebrate my birthday. I don't give a damn if I'm single or not. When I was single, I was still celebrating my birthday because it's my damn day. And I celebrated my birthday for an entire month. Why would I not? That's my month. I was born, so I'm gonna celebrate. And I'm
I
literally
sure did.
celebrate for 30 days straight. I'm going to.
Like Eddie Murphy said, party all the time, party all the time. I party all to my birthday. I still did.
I'm trying to tell you, like, we cut up out here. We gonna do something, and it's like because it's so much to do out here, and
Oh.
that's what we did. So back when I was single, I'm still partying, I'm still celebrating, and I'm with Gabe, and I'm celebrating now. Like, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stop. And why would I want to celebrate my birthday and not celebrate his? His birthday is in March. You damn right he finna get up off his ass and he finna go do something. We gonna go get into something. We finna go laugh and we finna go talk noise. We finna go drink, go cut up. He gonna do what he do. I'm gonna do what I do on the side over here. And we gonna meet in the middle and we gonna laugh and enjoy it. And that's what we gonna do. Peace and quiet is typically what he likes. Where
Well, but you know what, Sister Quick? Now tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Mhm.
Ever since I've been with the missus, like you and get right, there was scenes like you talk as the same language. It seemed like he finished your sentence and he finished, and then you finish vice versa, finish his sentence.
Yeah. And even when it comes to some of the same thoughts, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can say, look, let me. I'm like he do it all the time, and he'll be talking about something like, I was just thinking about that, or vice versa. I could be sitting there talking if it's my turn, if the floor is mine, and when I'm talking, he's like, get out of my head. I said, you talking about that too? You see me? You notice that? Like, and that's what it is. And not to say the relationship is perfect because ain't no relationship perfect, but in order to have some sense of normalcy in something, you got to put in the work. You gotta
Yeah.
work. It's not like your job. No, that ain't it. That's different. This is something that's gonna benefit
Like
everybody.
like
And
it
make
was,
it up.
that's true. Like it was one time, right? Because you know when you live alone, to keep things working, you gotta settle. You want certain things, but you can't get. You gotta make sure take care of the household. So it was one time last year. I said, babe, what? Why you don't want burgers and fries? I could take burgers and fries. I'm good. You don't want no steak. You don't want no steak. Nah, Mike. No. She said, no, no. You want to settle. You don't have to settle.
Right.
Listen, I want burgers and fries. I mean, like, man, I mean, babe, you know, you haven't eat last night.
Mhm.
Come on, babe. I get the steak. I don't want to hear it. I'm gonna get
Mhm.
the steak. Whatever you want, I got it.
And that's how it gotta be sometimes because you know we saving you from yourself, saving you from you. You don't know what
Yeah,
you don't know what you want until you get it in front of you. You may say, no, I don't want no steak all damn day, but you get the damn steak in front of you.
yeah,
You
right.
steak up. And that's just comes with the sense of knowing knowing what you're dealing
DP
with.
Rocker, salute.
And that's how it is.
Oh, she
Because
said, oh, you got somebody echo what you're saying. Coco Tina, say that again. Oh God, we welcome to
that's
the
what
name.
you're dealing with. Because Gabe is not a difficult individual. He's not difficult at all. he's pretty cut and dry. I know what he wants. Just like when I was telling him what I had fixed today, because my mom, that's what she wanted.
Right.
Of course, I'm not gonna tell her I don't feel like doing that shit. So I'm gonna get what she wanted and make it happen over here. She wanted some spaghetti, with sausage in it. She wanted some fried catfish and some fried shrimp. Okay, cool. Here you go. Well, when I was talking about that shrimp, he was like, shrimp. I know what that. Okay, I'll bake you some shrimp tomorrow, and that's what I'm gonna bake him tomorrow. I will go over there, get this shrimp together, and put it in the oven for him tomorrow. Bake it with some potatoes, with some eggs, and some sausage, and season it up with some garlic parmesan butter that he likes, and all the additional seasonings that I put in there, and he's going to eat that shit. He's going to inhale it. That's a fact. But I put it in the oven and bake it. I just throw everything together. I don't have to cook anything. The oven cooks. Pretty simple to me. Dump it all in there.
Yeah. DP Rocker, Johnston, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and everything. Any questions you want to ask me? I feel it. I feel this something you want to see. I feel you right here. You and Miss Double, your double team. Leave me alone.
I'm enjoying seeing you like this.
Huh?
I'm enjoying seeing you like this.
About what?
I'm enjoying it. Seeing you like yes, like the lighter side of like I'm enjoying it. The softer side, the not, it's amazing to me because you're smiling a lot. A lot. When you especially when you talk about your woman. Yes.
Miss, get out of here. No,
but no, it's a good thing because I can see it in you and it's an amazing thing to see. And I acknowledge that because it's a lot of men out here that, and I ran down a whole list of things that men complain about when it comes to us. Oh my goodness, I can go on. I could literally go on for 24 hours about the things men complain about. But to hear you talk about your woman and you smile and bright,
yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna let you talk. I'm just like, yeah, he got a good.
I'm telling you, like people like, oh, you a simp? I ain't no simp. I show you what I said. I show you what a real man is. Let's go around the corner and shoot something. But the thing about me, right? I'm just talk for me. Who wants to be hurt? Who wants to like have gates on them without open up? So it's one way or the other. You gotta open up.
Some don't know how to do that. They don't know how, and I'm like, well, how do
It
you?
wasn't easy for me.
It's a process. It's not something that you can snap your fingers and say, "Oh,
yeah, right." But let me tell you, and I'm gonna throw this out there. I almost lost her, y'all, because I wouldn't open it because I didn't want to be hurt. Because I've been hurt so many times, and she said, "If you don't open up, there's nothing." And I had to pray. So it used to be like 4 or 5. I don't give a fuck. And I'm this is where I was, and I'm not a bad person. I'm gonna get to her before you get to me, but I have to understand if all about growth, I have to open up. But see, when I open up, look what happened.
You have to, because like I've said before, and I've said this to even my friends, outside of YouTube, like you don't know what you can walk past. You have no idea. You could have walked past your husband, or you could have walked past your wife while you being a dickhead. You have no idea what you can just walk past.
And you know what's like right. And sometimes us as men, we go through that in the past. Like we trying to be nice and we gotta walk over O's. Damn. And that dude play in your mind. But see what happened was I was like this, like, yo, I'm tired of carrying this on me. I want to be free.
But see, the thing is, you have to change the mindset. And what happens is, it's not a request; it's a demand.
Yeah.
You want something better, you gotta do better. You can't keep doing the same thing and expect oh, I want to be happy, I want to be this, but you're not doing anything to change or even figure out what makes you happy. When you ask a random person what makes you happy, a lot of them can't even tell you, or they're going to give you a generic answer. Oh, my family. I'm not asking you about your family. What makes you happy? A lot of people can't even answer that damn question because a lot of people
They
can't
don't.
even know what makes them
That's
happy.
true. And there are some don't want to.
Right. Like I can tell you what makes me happy is watching college basketball, watching the Cowboys play football, watching Earl fight. Those and notice that has nothing to do with my family. It has to do with me. These
Yeah.
are the things sitting in my room and it's quiet. That makes me happy. I like to sit and read. I read the news. I don't watch the news because it's ridiculous.
You know,
I
you know what makes, you know what makes me happy quickly? I like to stand up against this evil system.
yeah,
That makes me happy. I people like I know I can't do it by myself, but I want to feel that yeah, I want to stand against this evil system. I
that's
want
right.
people to know that us as people of African descent, that we are part of the human family, and I'm going to push that, and I'm gonna do whatever I can. Yes, that makes me very happy, very rewarding. That yeah, but see, that always been like that. Always been like yeah, but I think what makes me happy though that I'm so diverse in so many things that I have experience in. And now I'm sharp now a little. Now I got older. I got sharpen it up. And I also had the mist. She's like another ear and another mind. You can do it like this, right?
Makes you want to be better. Yeah,
Right. She wants you to win. See, that's the key. Genuine wants you to win. Not for convenience, to
yep.
win. There's a difference of convenience and win.
Mhm.
There's a difference.
It is. And
Convenient, they want to take something from you and run with it.
assets and liability.
There you go.
Like I tell
But
people,
to win, she understands the trial tribulations. She understands what your fight is. And no matter what it is, she is right there
absolutely.
every step of the way.
And what I tell people is this. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but you might be able to see that mirror right there.
Yeah.
When I wake up, because my bed is here. So when I get up in the morning, when I stand up out that bed, that mirror is right there. I can see my face. I have to be able to like what I'm looking at in that mirror every day. If I don't like what I'm looking at in that mirror, then damn it, I need to change
Well,
something. And I do that. And when I make 2 steps out of my room and make a right, I am in the bathroom with guess what? Another mirror. So if I don't like what I seen the first time, I'm damn sure not gonna like what I seen the second time.
there you
That means
go.
it's time for a change. Something
You
to
know
happen.
what? I love myself.
Hmm. I do too. I
I
love
love
it.
myself. I've been through hell and back because see, sometimes us as men, we gotta have these talks too. And then we gotta have genuine men have these talks too that we go through trial tribulation. And we do people be thinking that, oh, but you got space. No, we don't have real spaces that men can open up and to advocate and to help. There's a lot of men out here, a bunch of wolves. They
Yeah.
want to, they're not helping. It's all about them and everything. But I think that I guess not gonna say guess. I know. I just want to be that brave. I just want to tell brothers, listen. I know what you go through. The
Hmm.
world's not hearing you. I get it, but count
Yeah.
your blessings though. Don't
Yeah.
don't don't let the devil give you the key and lock up your life so you will not enjoy happiness. I will not give the devil no. I'm not, and anybody around. I'm not giving them no.
like I tell people, even when I'm live, and if I feel like saying it, I'm gonna say it. But like I tell people, forward progression is the ultimate goal. Whatever you do, just don't stop. Keep going. On them days you don't feel like it, that's when you need to. That's when you push yourself and go even harder. Because when I tell you, it's been some days where I'm like, I don't even want to go live. I go live once a week on Thursday. It's been days where I was like, I don't feel like it. But because I said it's my word that I said I'm gonna go live every Thursday, that's what I'm gonna do. Whether I want to or not, I'm still going to get a great show because that's what's expected of me. That's what I expect of myself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't even sit here and lie. Like I hold myself accountable for a lot of shit. And I
Mm.
was just discussing it last night, even on my show. That when I'm talking and I get tongue tied it's because I'm trying to talk and enunciate my words correctly. And it's like, God, this it's just not working for me. Like I got to say things the way I know how to say it. And to me, that bothers me when it's
Mm.
words that I can't figure out what the word is. It's like I know what the word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't know what the word is. That bothers me. That causes a huge mental problem for me. It's like, God,
Mm.
I should be able to say it. I can't even fucking think about it. Like to me, that's me tanking and going down. And I'm like, that's a problem for me. That is a problem that I have to work on. And I know when I say it because yeah, I fuck up. I get that wrong. I get it wrong all the time.
Right.
It's the time that I can say that I've gotten it right. I still ain't got it right. But what I have to do, and which I spoke to Gabe, last night after the show, and he was like, yeah, just slow down. I'm like, I get it. It's easier said than
Yeah.
done. But I'm gonna get it eventually. I said, but I've been doing, my own show for a while. And if I ain't got it by now, I don't think I'm gonna fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the discouraging part about it when it comes to certain things and you're trying to get the point across and you lose one word that you're trying to get and you can't even think of what that word is. That bothers
Mm.
me. And it still bothers me. It bothers
Mm.
me. It just happened here.
Mm.
But I'm like, don't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Get it.
I know
I'm
what you mean because it be at times like I get ready to do a live, right?
Mhm.
I got the title and everything. Get ready like hit, couldn't do it. I just erase everything because I feel of that audience, they're not ready for it. So instead of making, I'm not making an ass of myself, but I just put it. Sometimes I just put it in another thing and bring it up. But I always trying to find something to encourage us that nobody don't think about it. Like that's why I always told people, check my channel. Don't check my channel like a year or two. You gotta go deep on my channel. There's growth there. But there are certain issues, there are certain things I'm not afraid to speak about that I know has happened to our people. And like I tell people this, I told people, do you know people around the world that are actually killing us for clothes,
Organs.
organs, and all that? Y'all go look for it. I do. They make converses all off our face, everything. I'm telling y'all, and I did a story of that. I've been knowing this for years, but yeah, and so we got to be a conscious. We got to be a conscious stuff like that. People, people just want to recycle. I'm not that. I had to be the one like, yeah, this really happening. So I'm proud of that because I know the word. I know that this evil system do not want me to put it out there. You can't tell me, you can't dictate what the truth is. So yeah, Melon, yep. And they doing it right now. They doing it, they're telling you, and they've been doing it for centuries and stuff.
It's
So
worth
that's one of the things.
it. It's very. It's worth a lot of money. I
A
remember.
lot. It's a multi-billion-dollar global business, people.
Absolutely, it is.
And don't think that, oh yeah, it's underground. Oh no, it's not underground.
No, it's more in the public eye than you will
Oh yes, it
realize.
is. And they
It
even have websites.
you didn't even know it.
They have websites, y'all.
It's probably happened in front of you, and you've had no idea that it happened in front of you, which is the scary because it just shows how in tune you just really not because you just don't want you either don't want to see it or you just not you just want to be lost. But you got to pay attention. See, oh here she go. Look, Shawa said more than gold. Last I checked was $400 per
Yeah,
gram. That's a lot of damn money, okay?
yeah, yeah.
Like my
It is.
goodness.
It really is. So, Sister Quickly, is there any questions that you want to ask about me?
I know. I mean, just listening to you talk, you've actually answered a lot of questions for me that I didn't have to ask.
No, no, you gotta ask questions. You just chopper. You cannot have. You think you slick. See, you want me? No, no, no.
Some blame for me. Just the fact of, like I said, just the fact of me watching you talk about your woman, that filled in every question that I had.
There had to
With
be
your
some
face
more you
light-
want to ask.
You look, your face lights up. It's lighting up now.
Yeah, I know there's some more questions you want to ask. I know. I feel it. Quickly. Come on now.
It's like, I
That's
mean,
right.
honestly, I really don't because, like I said, you've
Okay.
answered. Just even like I said, just me listening. Like I said, listen and silent got the same letters for a reason, and I've been listening. And I pay attention to a lot of things. Now, I'm not a person that read in between some lines that are invisible because I don't read in between invisible
Well,
lines.
okay. I gotta ask you a question. What you think about me right now?
An amazing person that has plenty of depth, and you got a lot to offer and a lot to share.
Mhm.
And once you home in on it, the way to deliver it, ain't nobody gonna be able to stop you.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, I'm gonna give you a compliment. I'm gonna say it was a privilege to get to know you, and the skies are the limit. Don't change. Listen, there's a song by the I'm gonna look for the song. I'm gonna send you the IG. I want you to listen. It's by the Beach Boys. He said, "I was not made for those times." I listened to it. Sometimes some of us we just not made for those times. Sometimes we just ahead of time.
Mhm.
And sometimes that's what I feel. Ever since I was little, I was very little. I was not made for these times. Yeah, because I see things. I've been through things, and I see how people had to, endure of things that not even the average person could deal with. The constant fight for us as a people to still fight, just to be part of this world. That we made this world. People of African descent. So for me, people can say liberation. Okay, you can say that, but for me, I gotta stand up and get this evil system. I gotta dismantle it. And I know there are some of us as part of it. You will be dismantled too. You part of Satan's army. So I gotta dismantle you. And that always been like that. You know what I'm saying? I always been the person that nobody don't want to hear. They like, they ain't muffle my mouth.
Yeah.
So I always been like that. And that's why that younger brothers like Brother Gab and Clarence, they look for me to be with them
Yeah.
because there's no elders that step up and help them.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I know what it's like to be saved, to be shut up. I know what it's like. I'm in my mid 50s, so I could talk like this. That even there are some sisters trying to shut me up throughout the years, but I never let it stop me because I know I'm on the true side. So y'all can do whatever you can to me, evil system. You go ahead and do it because they ain't stop. Y'all trying to make me as a savage. Almost died. I died or died twice. I'm still here. So the way I look at it, what y'all could do to me?
Right.
What you what else you what else you can do? So yeah, we got so I have to be there for the brothers. Also, I have to be there for our sisters because I know for a fact of my generation have failed. They still want to chase glory. I'm talking about men and women of my generation. Some of them. They want to chase the glory days. Oh, I already did that. Already got that. It's on them. No, no, no. It's always involving.
Mhm.
So that's why, like, wherever I go through, I don't want y'all to go through it. I don't want you to go. So y'all still grown. Y'all still got to deal with it. I just want to be aid and encourage, so it don't have to be as hard as I did it. That I have to go through it. So I have an obligation, and I take that very seriously. But I know I cannot help everybody. So if the unrighteous want to swim to destruction, they swim to destruction. I'm
Oh
not
yeah.
helping no more of that. But
Everybody
for
can't.
me, huh?
Everybody can't go with you. Everybody ain't gonna.
Nobody cannot cross that river, y'all.
Yeah, everybody can't go, and that's fine. And and the thing is, we have to be okay with that. We have to be okay. Like that's easier said than done with the type of personality that we both have, and that's the hard part of just letting go and be like, well,
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm being honest because I'm being honest. When I'm with the miss, I'm being honest, Sister Kui, and I'm being honest to people in the chat. I'm not type. Listen, and I'm a good person, but sometimes they look at this, they feel they can advantage. I could twig you, man. I could twig you out. I got that capability, but at the same time, as me trying to be righteous, sometimes you have to walk away. And sometimes you don't want to do that because you know that person deliberately trying to hurt you and you try to do the right thing. But I'm being honest with you. For me, it's hard because I had people do dirt to me for years, and I just want to get out of it. But at the same time, the miss helping me that you gotta be optimistic sometimes. And that optimism sometimes, I mean, optimistic. I said for them, I get what you said. I said for them that hurt people, but you cannot be part of it. So I understand what she's saying. I do. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
man, look,
And
I'm
but at the same time, that to be happy, you got to take the necessary steps, and it's hard.
man, look, I choose my happiness over everything. What I'm not finna do, or what I'm not about to let happen, is me trying to sit here and guide people who don't want to be guided, or give advice to people that don't want it. Like I was saying last night on my show, if I don't try to talk to you and give you advice because you continuously go through the same thing, I'm finna slide my black ass out the way and let you hit that brick wall. I'm at that point. No, I don't care.
Right.
Got it? Because with the when it comes to me caring and trying to help, take advantage of that. Because once that's done, baby, you can hit every brick wall you possibly can, and I'm just gonna sit and watch. I'm like, I got nothing to say. I have
Yeah, that's true.
to give you, and I'm just like, oh, well, there, damn, they hit the brick wall again. But I'm over here.
But
It's
you
not.
know, Sister Kui, you know what I hate? I hate when people try to take advantage of somebody else cannot defend themselves.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's
Oh,
so.
I read. Yeah, I hate that. Like you know that person is trying to do what's right, and then and you I just don't like it. It's like
I say that, and we as individuals, we have those specific individuals that we
mhm.
gonna go to the ends of the earth for. We have them. whether they're on YouTube or whether they're not on YouTube and it's in real life. And the
Mhm.
reason I said it because YouTube is YouTube. It's the internet. So you got your real life. And when I tell you when it comes to mine, when it comes to mine, can't nobody fuck with them like I can. You can't nobody do nothing to them. And it's like I'm talking no assume. Like with my brothers, I can walk up to my brother, I can hit them in the back of the head, and we can roast each other all day. But you let some outsider try to do that, you finna have hell at your doorstep. You finna have hell. I don't deal with outsiders.
Right.
So, and that's how I operate. That's how I operate with my mom. That's how I operate with my son. That's how I operate with Gabe. With Gabe, I'll be damned if a female thinks she can just talk noise to him in the chat or on a panel. If I'm around, that's not gonna fucking happen. I'm the only one that's gonna do that is me. You are an outsider. I'm about to handle you real quick. You're not gonna get an attitude with my man. That is not happening. Because him going back and forth with you, that's crazy. Here, I'm right here. We can do this right now. You finna get some act right. You finna leave that one alone. I don't care what you do with these other dudes around here. As long as they not mine and a part of my family, have that whatever the hell you doing with them. But what you will not do is think you can just talk shit to them. It's not gonna happen. Not on watch.
You know, this has been a great chopper.
Hey,
You know, I you know, TWT Fat came through, and much respect to y'all. I'm glad y'all came through to support Sister Quiggy. You know, your other half right there, and I can say that Black love does exist. You see two people that fight hard for us as the people to unite. You see people are blessed as African descent in this space. And I had great chop ups. Don't get me wrong, y'all. The H chopper that I had before is great. It's great. But this one, I say for me, that it let me know that I'm on the right track of my vision. That I'm on
hey,
the right track because TWT got my back.
so
LDBC got my back. I gotta mention that because, and definitely my family, the underrated one, have a back. So like I said, yeah, I got a distant family. My family is big, and again, let me explain this again. You don't have to be part of the movement to support it. Be a team player. Your name don't have to be TWT to support it.
thanks.
So we need to keep that out of everything. I support the movement. I support, these are my family. These are my brothers and sisters. And I support what I do. Wherever I can help, I help. It doesn't mean that I have to be part of the movement.
Right.
We got to understand that. Because I got my own movement.
Take that.
And I got it for a long time. Because I made up this, I'm going to say it again. This is a year of righteousness. You're going to be about it or you're not. And being righteous doesn't mean you have to have a lot of money. Doesn't mean you have to be prestige or you have to have a career. Just do right. Stand up for what's right. Defend for what's right. And anybody that cannot defend themselves, you be right there to defend them. So they can have the courage to do it for themselves and help others.
Mhm. right is right.
That's what I'm all about. If you cannot fall or you cannot be about it, it's not for you.
Very true. Because it's
And we
all
have to understand that. We have to understand there are grown people that want to see other grown people hurt. No matter if you're a black man, no matter if you're a black woman. Because I be hearing in this space, oh, you picking on the black woman. Well, the black woman needs to need to get their shit together too.
yeah, as a collective.
And that's like the black man. I'm not gonna keep on keeping on. Oh, the black man, the black man. Yeah, I can get on the black man, but the black man, you need to get on your shit too, because once upon a time in 2020, right, in the Democratic ticket, right, guess who they picked?
Who they pick?
See, Quick, you be setting me up, though. I can't take you. You be setting me up, Quick. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, but you caught me. You good. Yeah, I tell you, you good. You good. No, but they picked two women, not follow on code, that had disrespect the black men and disrespect the family. So we supposed to listen to them and them simps? Oh no, I didn't forget about that. Oh, I did not. I'm not forgetting about that. Mr. Mechanical, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. And yeah, accountability, yes. Accountability. And yeah, Clarence McClellan, we out here making moves. And I'm telling you like this, I'm making big moves. Y'all gonna see. It's gonna take time. Yeah, salute to you. Salute. Anybody that is new, please quickly, if you want to put your channel in the chat, you can. Anybody that is new, please subscribe to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Put a like, and lit up the bell so I can support back. Pill Dog, my LDBC fam, what's good? Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Support. This is the only way we gotta do it, y'all. Again, I'm not gonna get it right all the time. I'm not. Well, at least stay the course. Stay the course. And you will reap the benefits. You know? Great things gonna happen to us as a people. I feel it. But stay the course. Listen, we just gotta work together. But we gotta be persistent. So that means that you gotta reach out to your fellow brother or sister outside social media. Make sure their well-being is good. Wherever they need, get them a helping hand. We got to start from somewhere, people, because the way how they had it right here, exactly, Sean. Yeah. So the way they try to treat us as the people, we've been disfranchised. They are having legislation to disfranchise us as a people. I want people to understand what I'm saying. So we better talk. I mean, I understand we don't like to watch TV, but I watch sometimes because there's a message there and there's a truth there. So, oh, you up to your old trick now. Okay. So we have to understand that. So, Sister Quee, this is how we do it. I ask you to make your last remarks, and I want you to stay right there. And then I make my last remarks, and we'll close out. Before we do, anybody that wants to donate, it's flashing right there. Hashtag capital JT 5B000, and also PayPal.me, also in cash, PayPal.me/JT Black 53. if y'all want to donate. If not, if you don't have it, at least hit the like. And if you new, lit up the bell. So you can be the first one when I come for that powerful live stream and video. Also, I do have a Facebook page named Jerry Thomas. Also, I the same name, the Underrated Doctor. That also my Facebook group. Also, I changed my IG name. It used to be I ain't gonna tell you, but it's the Grinder one.
Yeah.
Go. I'm gonna put. I got some. I'm gonna start put some more stuff on there, and I want people to get on so we can engage and stuff. So I'm gonna do more of that and everything. So there's something that we could do. Let's be good to each other righteously. Let's we gotta do the right thing, and it's not easy because the devil still got his wings.
Yep. But it's
Don't
definitely
worry about that. We on God's on the side. We gotta understand that. Despite we imperfect, we gotta work in that. So, Sister Kwee, last remarks, please.
well, I appreciate you having me up here. It was fun. I enjoyed it. Learned a lot, especially from watching you smile, which I love. That is the thing about a person is their smile. At least that's what I feel. Is the best thing about an individual is their smile. Because you can see a smile and you can tell if someone faking that shit.
Right.
Oh, a real smile from a fake one. So I look at that and that's a good thing. That means you happy. You in a happy space and I want you to stay there.
Okay.
Now
Now,
I'm glad I'm here.
oh yeah, before I say my last, share this out, please, y'all. Share it out.
I shared it as soon as you hit the live button. I was in the process holding my phone, sharing it to my community post.
Thank you. Thank you.
On,
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Please share the new one. Share this out. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do your other half too. He said anyway. So he said anytime. So I'm gonna hold you, brother G5.
Oh, he coming.
Hold
Let me know. Let him know. Or he gonna make it happen.
And also too, one day I would like to do a chopper with y'all too.
Okay. Just let us know.
But that's gonna be down the road and everything. But I want to thank y'all so much to make it let it, to represent TWT family. Thank y'all so much because y'all could have been somewhere else, but you came in to support Sister Kwee and also support the number one grinder. Most of the people TWT knows what the number one grinders brings to the table. But I want to thank y'all so much for your constant support. Clarence had asked me and Jay Gibson. I didn't forget. I will do boxing soon, but it has to be on my time.
Yeah, boxing's a little different. Boxing going through a phase.
Yeah, it has to be on my time. But Clarence McLean me and him we're gonna have a special for y'all on this channel. It's gonna be the underrated boxing talk. I don't know how I'm getting up there, but I just want y'all to respect. Understand that I'm trying like everybody else. Hey, look, I'm just grinding like y'all. I'm a grinder. My grind don't stop.
Oh,
So I want to thank y'all so much. Sister Quico, I want you to stay there after I end it too, because I want to ask something. On behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, y'all truth, the number one grinder. And again, I want to thank Sister Kwee to bless us. Hashtag TWT family, LDBC family, and also the underrated one family. And we have shown people that we could be civilized, we could find solutions, and we could build. And what I'm saying right now, let's show these fools that we could build. no matter we have a little difference here and there, that we can still build something for legacy, for our people, for our family. And even there's ones who not want to partake in it, no more arguments. You had your time. Be gone. But I want to thank you so much, Sister Quee, and understand. And please, again, please share this out. Share this out. Let's get them numbers up. You know, YouTube and Facebook. Let's show these people that we mean that we all about advocating for ourselves as a people. The black man and the black woman got to restore the family. That's the only way it's going to operate. That's it. And the kids gotta fall in line with the man, the black man, the black woman in the house. And the black man gotta restore prominence, the head of the household. The black woman have to understand that she is a helpmate, but she is her advisor that he needs. Very important. So thank y'all so much. Good morning to y'all. And I forgot to tell you, Sister Kruger, I would tell the Miss say hi and everything. I would tell her that. Tell her that Kruger say hi and everything, and you know, like that. and I'm proud of you and my brother G5.
Well, we appreciate
Thank you so much. Y'all stand up. Thank y'all. Y'all, we need y'all. Did I tell you? Don't go on it, man. I'm supposed to give me a little drinky drink. Well, I'll get a little drinky drink a few minutes and everything. Because I could do that.
it. It's Friday. Well, Thursday.
Yeah, Friday. Oh, Friday. All right. Yo, good morning again. I thank you, brother G5. It means a lot when you say that. Everybody at TWT, please support them. There's a movement that I'm seeing it growing. You don't have to be part of it. Just respect it. And you can ask them that you need help. But you gotta respect. This how see. Let me say this. I'm talking about us as a people, African descent. This is ours. This is our movement. I'm not part of the movement. This is ours. We could build on this. The underrated one could build on this. Our family could build on this. It's ours. Hell with these fools. That the ones look like us. Hell with them. Throw them in a sanitation truck in the garbage where they belong. You have your time. Your time is up. The right 2023 is the year of righteousness. Your unrighteous ones, your time is running out. Fall online. On behalf of my channel, the underrated darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder. Thank y'all so much. Very much appreciated. And Brother Gab, definitely going to talk. I'm going to get them. And they got Brother McLean. And A Hoops, I didn't forget about you, Sean, Ali. Everybody, please support me. Let's get the numbers up. Let's get the numbers, and I will support back and everything. Thank y'all. Yes. Stay blessed. This one is Ghettos. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Stay blessed.